I have been cutting this freaking packaging for like 20 minutes and it's still wrapped up from hell. I love when manufacturers do this because I paid extra for the silver powder coat. So, you know, if you're going to pay extra for something like that, then obviously you're going to want it to be there we go. So I've been cutting on this thing for like 10 minutes and it makes me feel good because if I'm going to powder coat something or pay for powder coat, I want it to be, you know, protected. So, I mean, it's great packaging. Great packaging. It comes with everything you need. It comes with your bag full of bolts. It comes with your heim joints. And it comes with cool little stickers and instructions. But yeah, so I've been cutting it for like 10 minutes now. And I still can't get into it. It's a good thing. So he was talking about something important that I want to kind of share with everyone. So this is the Rusty steering kit, okay? This is the Y kit. So what he was talking about was he's talking about tie rod roll, okay? So the reason my steering wheel is cocked to the left real hard is because I had to turn it back in order just to drive the damn thing. So what was happening is this, of course, your adjustments are here and here for your tie rod. Your drag link, the adjustments are here and up here, okay? So this is, bottom one is to get your tires facing forward. This top one is to get your steering wheel level. Well, what happens is when I got this aligned, or when I aligned it, when it was fully in line, this joint was actually out here, was rotated all the way out here, and it was parallel. It was out, I mean, here we go, it was out here, right? Okay, well what happens in that is when you turn the steering, it actually pulls on that joint, and that joint, if it's on the side like that, will actually rotate up and down, up and down. And so you'll be driving and all of a sudden the steering wheel will actually just start turning because that joint was able to, was rotating the tie rod, right? Because every time it pulled on it, it would rotate the tie rod, and that's what caused it to change on me. And that's the biggest problem with these Y link setups, or these Y steerings. So they make a thing, it's a big plastic piece that goes right here, and so what happens is it's very, very thick plastic, hard plastic, and so when the tie rod tries to rotate, then that plastic in there won't let it rotate again because it'll be up against the knuckle, which masks it, and I didn't really want to do that. If I'm going to fix something, I want it fixed. So that's why we went with the crossover steering. And the great part about it is that I'm actually going to have a better steering angle, because if you look at that, if you ever heard of bump steer. You ever heard of bump steer? What that is the angle of the track bar and the angle of the drag link have to be symmetrical. Otherwise, every time you hit a bump, that's going to force it this way, and the steering is going to force it this way, and so when you drive down the road, you hit a bump, the damn thing jerks real hard, and you have to bring it back real low. Well, that's bump steer. Or some people, when they're about to go over a big bump, they'll just like let the steering wheel go, and it'll hit, and then you grab the steering wheel again. Well, that's because of bump steer. And so when you have your track bar and your drag link in a parallel at all times, that will alleviate bump steer. And that's what that's going to do, because instead of making the connection here on the tie rod, it's actually going to make the connection right here on top of this knuckle and on the bottom. And on that side, it's just going to be the bottom like it is. So it's actually going to extend the joint to there, which is going to give a even better arc, and it's going to almost line up with the tractor bar. This is awesome. And I get to use the factory knuckles. I don't have to change a whole bunch of crap. I don't have to get the Terraflex nothing. It's cool. Let's get it done. We're going, now this kit can be over the knuckle, so on top of the knuckle, or under the knuckle. I'm choosing for under the knuckle. But it's on. Just need to tighten it up, make sure everything's good to go. And what you're going to do is, of course you see these bends in it. So when you get it aligned, you're going to want to get the bend, try to get it as flush as possible. This one's going to go flush as possible. And that way it won't contact this guy, it won't contact the diff cover. It'll have plenty of clearance to do what it needs to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I like it so far. Okay, so the BK Fabworks steering kit is on. Everything's tightened down for now until I get on the alignment rack, you know, then we'll know our final measurements. I would say that would be it for today, but we have one more thing to do, and that is our U-joints are having a bad day. So this guy right here is going bad. So this Jeep has 113,000 miles on it. I doubt it's really had any sort of a rough life, but you know, when they're this old, that one has play, so that definitely needs to be replaced. But that one doesn't have play. That one has play, so it needs to be replaced. That one doesn't, but being this old, you might as well replace both when we do. Wow, all right. This thing is jacked. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta get the clips out. So there's a clip on the bottom side of each one. In there, and that's how the caps are held on. So what you do is you put a flathead screwdriver, go into the back side of it, and you just pop it off. Screwdriver in right there, and I smacked it, and now the C-clip is starting to come up. So you just put the flathead behind it. Boom. Just like that. The C-clip comes off. Alright? So that one's off. Now there's one for each one, and that's how they hold the cap in. So you just put your screwdriver in there, pop them off, and then put them back here, click them off, and then we'll get ready to beat them out. Alright, we're all done. So we got our new U-joints, both sides. We got BK Fabworks. Awesome. Looks really good. Can't get far enough, like back away from the vehicle. There we go. Looks really good. Awesome. Let's go get it aligned.